It's a very brisk morning here in New Zealand, and I am wearing my sweater and carrying my fins, and that is for a good reason, because scallop season is open. And well, even though we live on a boat, we have never been diving for scallops. And our boat is still on the hard because we're still working on it, but we are going to be hopping on with our dock neighbors here. Well, I guess they're not our dock neighbors, canal neighbors, whatever. And we're gonna go for our very first scallop dive, which I am excited about, but I'm also nervous because it's not gonna be warm. It's gonna be brisk.
Very brisk. Let's go sailing.
The sun isn't out, but at least there doesn't seem to be too much of a breeze. So
why did you say that?
I know, but I'm trying to be, like, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be all right. It's not gonna be as cold as I think it's gonna be. Although I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exactly as cold as I think it's gonna be. Yoo-hoo!
It's a proper catch bag. It actually, it looks like a scallop. Woo!
We're not used to having proper gear.
Yeah. So we gotta hurry up and jump in the water because the tide is about to change. It's slack low right now, and it sounds like it's pretty cold. So we'll give you a proper introduction to everybody and give you a full tour of his boat very soon.
So Jason's going down. He's gonna scuba to kind of guarantee that if there are scallops down there, we can actually collect some, because it's been, well, however long enough since I've been free diving, but that's my goal today. And I also have not been free diving in a wetsuit in a really long time. So yeah, but I'm gonna give it a go because it's good exercise and it's exciting. So
how's it feel on your feet so far?
Definitely chilly.
Oh, do you want some warm water?
You know you want. You can hit me real quick.
Okay. Just like Jacques Cousteau. Warm up.
Okay, so this is warm water.
What, chicken?
This is my wetsuit. Bit chilly on the feet, huh? Officially swam in New Zealand spring.
It does warm up. Guaranteed.
definitely mother trucking cold. Scallops are interesting creatures. Like clams, oysters, and mussels, they are bivalve mollusks that make their own shells and breathe and gather food through their gills. They also have a retractable foot that they use to move around and burrow. But scallops are the only bivalve mollusk that can jump and swim. Now, aquarobics aside, they're important water filters that suck up toxins and help keep the oceans clean. And lucky us, farmed and hand-harvested scallops, oysters, and mussels are often at the top of sustainable food lists because they have the lowest environmental impact.
How was it freediving and not being able to see the bottom?
Right at first, because the water was a little murky, it was a little creepy, but because I was just following your bubbles, I pretty much could always see at least where you were to the bottom. So it didn't feel, I don't know, that took the edge off. How is it?
Good. Starting to get a little cold.
It's because you're not working as hard as I am.
Just double checking.
Yeah, I tried to capture on video while I was down there, but I had the camera floating and the octo everywhere and the bag and the measure, but I was measuring under the water to make sure they're the right size, and if it goes through this, they're not keepers.
Yeah.
So what'd you think? How was it down there? Good, bad,
Average.
average?
Yeah. Average. But hey, we've got to feed.
That's right, we've got dinner.
The water was 58 degrees and average depth of about 29 feet. I'm feeling pretty good, nice and warmed up, had a nice hot shower. Feet are a little chilly, have a cup of tea, and then we're gonna go try to catch fish. Oh, shoes. It's a lot slower than ours.
It seems quieter.
Yeah, a lot quieter. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just different.
Have you cleaned scollies before?
This is my first time to actually do it, but I have watched it. I've watched others do it. Those are the eyes, and there are over 200 of them all around there, and they're like little telescopes, so they sense light.
And they still get caught.
And I know, isn't it amazing?
And down.
On this end?
Yeah, and
the flat end.
And down onto the
Oh, and the curved portion?
Yeah, yeah. Try and cut the cut, and whatever you do, don't cut your fingers.
Oh, there it goes. Maybe. Oh, he's swimming away. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
They get what's called an algae bloom sometimes, and then so they get crook, and then that'll make you crook if you eat them. She's amputated the foot.
That's the foot. So now we're preparing for lunch, and here they actually eat the roe and the gonad. So that'll be a first for us. We've never had this. I've never even had the option of ordering it, which I think is interesting because I've never seen it on a menu. Maybe that's just because I've never been anywhere where they've done that. I don't know, but gonna find out what that tastes like.
Exactly. Just us and the cows.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
We were just coming for scallops now.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers.
Hey,
guys.
cheers. Welcome to almost summer.
Almost summer.
I know.
Let's have the scallop.
Yes.
You go first. You two.
It doesn't get any fresher.
Orange thing.
Thank you.
Okay, so now about that boat tour. So Rick is gonna give us the lowdown. So I guess we're starting here at the helm, which might actually be his least favorite spot on this boat, sounds like.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's the least favourite spot. It's a nice, comfortable seat. Just can't see anything from it.
Yeah, because you'd have to lean way down to be able to see through the window, which really isn't. I guess if you're do you ever stand and look out there? No.
Always stand.
Always here. Yeah. It's fun.
So now you
here.
can see everything.
Yeah. It's made by Granger, but you called it something else, right?
A Chincogan 52.
Feels huge in comparison to our boat. Like, it's very spacious.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Nikki.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Your boat's 43.
You're welcome. But I suppose, do you ever end up using this side depending on how the sails are?
Sometimes we do. Mr. Waterhelm does a much better job.
Mr. Autohelm.
Mr. Otto, yeah.
So you can walk around the boat and control the boat.
So there you go. Remote controlled boat. This is probably lasts longer maybe than
Well, it's also last century too, so it's not new technology. Nothing new about this boat, including the owner.
I like the davit for the dinghy because it's not the typical bars that go out, so you can actually get your dinghy up high enough.
Big locker. Man. Diesel heater. Need that in New Zealand.
Yep, that's for sure. If you're coming to New Zealand, you're going to be here for winter. Get a heater. Kind of reminds me of a cot, like when you know, tent camping if you had a cot. So about that beer. Granted, it's a 52-foot boat, but they do have like nice wide open decks. There's not really many trip hazards.
We've got 2 Yanmar 55s on board. One of the Iron Horses.
Yeah.
I do go. I don't know why that creak.
Was that you creaking or the bed?
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, it could be. Might have been a bit of both.
I feel like there are always little details from each boat that make it kind of unique, and I think these stairs are one of the unique features of this boat.
And this is the guest head. Pretty good size. And it's a shared head, which we really like, because it means you get a separate shower
Thanks for the call.
and toilet. It's nice.
So keep in mind that this is their home, and they were expecting guests for the day, us, but I don't think they were expecting us to do a full tour. Nope. You don't get to see that one.
That'll all fall out of
I was just telling him, I'm like, it's not
what's that?
fair. You were expecting us. You weren't expecting a full boat tour.
All of us.
Yeah, the royal we.
This is the owner's side.
Yeah, this is the owner side. It's gonna look different.
It'll be worse.
They have loads of storage here, which, man, isn't that nice? And then, of course, the best part about an owner's version of any catamaran is the owner's hall, because you have this big old bathroom and nice big shower,
Washer, dryer.
It's very nice. Again, they weren't expecting a tour, so they have all their personal stuff out. I feel a little
Very
awkward.
similar.
Yeah, it's a nice little cabin. The best part is always the bathroom, the shower. You know, it's the kind of the U-shaped galley, which I always enjoy. Theirs is a little bit
More
wider.
spacious,
Yeah, you've actually got enough room for 2 people in here, maybe even 3.
What is it?
One freezer. That's a very, very cold fridge.
That's why the beer's in there. Good call.
Yes. Yeah.
So beer fridge, freezer, refrigerator.
That's a nice amount of food storage.
It is some good food storage. And how do you feel about your galley? Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know what? When we have a party, everyone seems to
Like today.
stand in the galley. You know, they don't go out there or here. Everyone, especially men. You know, no, I love it.
It feels kind of like a nice Italian restaurant when you go, and they always have the big cushy booths for like 8 people. Is that normally your job?
Yeah, I know, but I don't jump off.
Like a glove.
Yes, Rick. These are some really fancy
Anti-chafe.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me where you got those.
Off the chair.
The dick chair.
Good. I don't know if it's a still or a
No, it's
movie.
video.
or-
I know.
Oh, video. Well, hey, look, we've just got to thank the Wynns for coming today and diving with us to get some koha.
Yeah, and then now we're taking them all home with us.
Well, not all of them.
Welcome.
But that's all right. We can do it again.
Yeah, anytime.
Come back tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
See ya.
Oh, look.
Drive careful. Oh, you got it. Perfect timing.
Oh, no,
Perfect timing.
the ray.
Yeah, that's our pet.
What a day. What a day.
After being on their boat all day, now I'm like, man, we're a wreck. It looks terrible.
What do you mean? It's home.
That was a lovely day. Thank you again to Rick and Vicki for having us along, kind of giving us a little motivation to finish up these boat projects so that we can get back out there.
Even though the water was cold and we were only in for about an hour, like, it just got us so motivated. We are ready
Yeah.
to go explore.
You know you missed something, but you really don't know how much you missed it until you're doing it again.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of today. Like, I never thought we would stay in the water for an hour.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be popsicles after about 15 minutes, but it was once you're in there, then you're excited and you're distracted by the fact that you're doing something. And beautiful day. I really just thought we were going diving for scallops and then we were just going to come right back, but we ended up like scoring with lunch and hanging out, and yeah, it was quite lovely.
Beautiful day. Hopefully you're hungry for scallops. So we got plenty.
Not that they get to have any of them.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm sharing.
Projecting?
Yes.
I don't think it works like that. No smell-o-vision, no taste-o-vision. Anyway.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.